I was appointed by the mayor of the city of Hartford to the Housing Authority Board. I did not know Alan at all, and I had known Alan from some of my community work, but I didn't know him in that capacity. We didn't get off to a start of the best of friends, and it's come full circle because Alan and I are the best of friends. So I came on as the commissioner, and shortly after that there were some changes, and he asked me if I would think about being the chair of the board, and I was more than pleased to work with him. Alan and I would say we were the yin yang of each other. He's very thoughtful and methodical and calm and quiet and commands a room, and I tend to be the exact opposite. So we complemented each other well, and we worked well together, and it was a great team. When I came in as a commissioner, it was in the midst of Alan's vision, continued transformation of public housing in the city of Hartford. So I stepped into his vision and was caught up in the full sweep of it.
Community is very important. A sense of community is extremely important. Without that, you're sort of in a tailspin. Another analogy that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, I believe that different types of services, support services, are very important for that child. And it's not just what happens at one particular location. You just need to think about the entire life of that child.
The Hartford Housing Authority is about quality housing in the city of Hartford. Everybody wants a safe place to live, a good place to live, quality education. Every parent wants that for their child, and every child deserves that. Our first and foremost issue is the residents. I do see the issues that young people face, and oftentimes things that they can get dragged into. It's easy. It's very easy. So when you see a young person that has succeeded with even all the issues that another person in the exact same situation wouldn't have, you're pretty amazed, and it does give you hope for the next generation. There's also a lot of great mentors in the city, and I think Alan liked to think that he was an example of what could happen, you know, what you could do. Our acting executive director is another example of what can happen when you have all the things that you should have as a young person.
The scholarship fund is extremely important to me. It provides an opportunity for other children, in particular, to think about that there are opportunities out there for them.
We want to honor Alan. We want to continue to honor the work that he's done, and we want young people to know that when you get a scholarship with Alan's name on it, just what's behind it.
I grew up in Hartford, Connecticut, the north end of Hartford. I lived the majority of my life. None of my family members graduated from college. It was always a struggle, and when I was given the opportunity, like, I never knew about college until I was in high school, like probably about my sophomore year, and I'm like, college, what is this? Like, no one ever told me about this opportunity, so it was kind of like, wow, I can do that, and wow, I can pursue a career. Like, I never even knew what a career was. So it kind of opened the door for me to kind of figure out where I wanted to go, what I wanted to be, and know that I don't have to kind of stay in the cycle of graduate from high school, get a job, and that's the rest of your life. I can break that and kind of pave the way for my other family members, and now for my children, to let them know that college is the way to go. Like, go to college. It just opens so many other doors. The scholarship meant to me that there was an opportunity for me to advance in a way that maybe others couldn't because of financial difficulties in school. It kind of opened a doorway for me to say, you know, someone's willing to invest in my education, I should be willing to invest in it also. I graduated from UConn School of Social Work in August of 2010, and I am currently working at Willer Clinic as a crisis clinician in a mobile crisis program. What motivated me to follow the career path is from when I was in high school, I always knew I wanted to work with people and help people. Given my experiences in life, I thought it would be best coming from someone who actually been through some of the similar things that others have in the community that I serve, because I grew up in the community that I serve. So I felt like giving back in that way. In my future, I hope to continue my education. I actually want to go for my PhD. I want to open my own business, so I have a few goals that I want to reach. I would tell other kids that grew up in the neighborhood that I grew up in that it's very important to pursue a higher education, not only for themselves, to kind of be a role model for the community and let them know that you can pursue it. There are many barriers, but if you believe in yourself and you have some strong supports in place, that you can actually get a higher education and kind of be more than you probably ever thought you would be. Yeah, you're gonna doubt yourself. Yeah, you're gonna think, I can never get through this, but it's possible. And don't give up.